Okay. So, I, guy just rang me for the internet. He apparently is going to be here in 45 minutes.
Okay.
So yay, finally, internet connection. Yay, after how many years? I don't need internet.
Possibly be that.
Are you sure?
What can I do for you, Titan?
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
So who are we joining on? Who are we joining on? Okay.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
Yeah. You don't take damage, but you don't shoot either. So it's kind of it's like what a lose-lose situation.
I see your problem.
We tested out one first.
It's not too hard. I mean, if we're gonna do Riven cluster bomb chase, then it's not too hard. But I don't think we'll be able to.
I'm betting
I am
Cherokee will
assuming
be the
we'll get that
last
far.
one.
No, I reckon Volt.
Took out Gaul,
I reckon we'll get
took
to
up the
Morgoth.
Travelers, and now
I reckon we'll get to Morgoth and beat him.
How much you and your clan
And
are
then
being
Volt will
different.
be where we stop.
That's why I started this whole clan thing in the first place. People are still waiting for the Vanguard to lead the way.
Finally,
No.
I'm getting weapons at the
Recommended
Armor.
weapons are like Sleeper,
later.
Whisper, shit like that.
Yeah. That's if you could get the weapons to bring it that high. I'm screwed over.
Yeah.
This Sleeper still 560. I'm gonna go to the
My
sky
sleep
next
is
time,
my sleep is 590, so I'm happy. I mean, I'm 590. I think I'm 595 max on my Warlock.
Too many targets, one at a time.
All goods for trade. Take a look. Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Checking.
Okay, Gambit Glimmers
Good luck.
Scavenger.
Good luck.
I'm really annoyed because we finished the raid and my brother got the 1000 voices.
Are you ready?
I know,
We're
it's
gonna
meant to
get
be me that gets it. Should I play on my Hunter or my Titan? Because I've already finished it on my Warlock.
At moment, explosive payload.
No, I don't want to play on my Warlock because I've already finished it. It's still a thing, yeah, but I doubt we'll get to Riven. Yeah, Sleeper Simulant's probably the more safe bet. And if you've got a good enough shot, you go Whisper.
I'm just screwed over.
As you will.
I gotta go Spire.
As long as you've got like a good ad clear primary, which you do, and I kill a shotgun slips, you're fine. You're fine. I'm running better devils. I kill us and I kill shotgun and sleeper. But my better devils has outlaw kill clips, so I'm happy. I wish I had outlaw though. Oh, not outlaw, bloody rampage. Outlaw rampage. I just wish I could get my hands on a chattering bone. I've only gotten 3 weapons from this raid. I've gotten 4 rocket launchers, 3 scout rifles, and 1 sniper. That's it. I've gotten 5 helmets on my warlock. Please end me.
That makes sense with that weapon.
Like, I mean, I got the supremacy with God roll, so I was a happy boy. Still am a happy boy. I ended up getting snapshot rampage with fluted barrel. You just join up into the stream.
Money.
Fatality. Now for good old memes, if I ever got a sub sound, like, and made it custom, I'd get Psylocke the Defiled, because, yes.
I might have to run without that weapon right now.
What line? Yeah, Outlaw kill clip. It's really nice in PvP. It's really nice in PvP and PvE. It's really good. I've been using this, the Maxim 11, and the Wardcliff coil in competitive.
Yeah, I might be a little nerfed on the, what do you call it, DPS. Fuck, man, it's really screwing with me with this damn master cores and all this stuff, man. Well, barely get it. I don't got any more of those weaves.
I approve.
Alright, you can fight me.
You may go.
Okay, it didn't even tell me my control attributes were low. What?
You know, taboo.
Head.
You know. That bitch is sweat.
I think that's the definition of a humble brag. Okay, I'm 4.
Wait, which door?
Some
Am I
door.
2, am I?
Okay, I got you. That's between 3 to
For
5.
generations, the Dreaming City
Russian.
housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven. Riven of 1,000 Voices. The last known Ahamkara.
Anybody using his real name?
Oh, I'm 2.
What?
So
His name
it's
is-
me.
Arabic.
It's here it goes. Here it goes. And it'll change it, so it's random. So you might get 5 on top, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, shit like that.
Quantum, who's your dad?
Or dice. Falls Raider.
Petra's run. What? No.
If we were doing Petra's run, I would have legit just killed myself with a sleeper. Because I'm that guy.
Finally here, Brother Slayer. Spawn Killer. All that strength and you're still nothing but a retainer to the Awoken Queen. You could be so much more. All you need to
turn
do
off
is
the
wish
Xbox.
it. Come. I would
Or
quite
whatever
like
comes
to
to me.
meet you.
I'm running the
Guardian
what
down.
do you call that damn thing? Shield.
Rip Petra's run. Yeah, I'm running Sentinel as well. Do you want me to run Hammers?
I have hammers.
Could run 2
You
Hammers.
can run hammers with. Oh. Cause I got less. Y'all, yeah, cause y'all got. Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
gonna run
less
2
time.
Hammers. If I'm gonna run Hammers, it's probably just easier. Yeah, when I get up there with I kill a shotgun, I can just do that. We're gonna do the
Guardian down.
wish for the eggs or no? Because I've already got them, but for other people.
I'm already forgot.
Yeah.
I don't, cause I ain't do that shit. So
Guardian down.
I'm too low level.
I don't have it yet either.
Guardian
Never mind then. I think Mike, Tavil, and I have all of the eggs. So anyway, if you give me 2 minutes, if you give me a minute, I'm gonna quickly go take all the dishes down.
Guardian down.
I like the actual person, not virtual.
Oh, Tommy, he's on PlayStation. This is Xbox, Quantum.
It's not Michael Jackson. Well, kind of. It's Chris Tucker in some movie. That's from. Damn, I saw this on Instagram. Someone posted on. I thought, no, cause he looked a bit younger than that one. That's what's creeping me out. It's just like he looked or a little skinnier than that. I don't know, cause he shot a motherfucker with a C4 in the back of the car or some shit like that. Car exploded. Then he started doing that emote. But I don't know what movie that came out from. I thought so too, cause I don't remember Chris Tucker being in movies dealing with guns.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how it goes. Just Chris Tucker dancing after shooting a gun.
Y'all need to
No,
No,
you're good.
we just standing right here.
I just wanted to see it.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, you should mention him in chat, Quantum, and get him to watch.
How many do I have? I think I've got like 39. Never mind, I have 20.
That is Rush Hour. Wow. I don't know, he's just you look younger than me. That's why it threw me off. I ain't watched Rush Hour in a while. I need to watch all three of them again.
I am watching the stream.
Look at that shorter.
Please, game. Just another Tiger's fight, just so I can have 100 instead of 99.
Man, but she's getting some weapons. I better get Tiger's Fight.
Do you at least get good rolls?
I got
Because I
three.
freaking don't.
I already have
Exactly.
Outlaw Kill Clip on Tiger's fight. I don't need
Yeah.
another one.
You have to dismantle it. It's bad.
Yeah, transition, that's it. How the hell you get 8 trans? Alright, alright, alright.
What's C11?
Edge
Glitch?
transit.
Come to free the witches? They
I
will resist.
would love the Drifter in here, man.
Darkness
If she
is
did the
their
voices.
shape now.
Is the Drifter as long? Damn, I would love it. Oh, what I'm doing here in Risen. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I think I could do it. Alright, what? Joey follow. Joey follow me, don't shoot, and Kai. We getting closer. Someone healing us? What's it? What is that? Okay. I don't know what that is.
Alright, Mike, how about
Okay.
you talk then?
Excuse me.
Okay, I'll try not to die.
Wait, well, that was it? Mike, you sound very green.
Okay.
And then after
Dodge.
we...
Oh, yeah, keep on going. Don't worry.
I guess I'm getting one
Yeah.
of the Defendies.
Yeah, Dark. After you obviously you just got explained by the plates. After a DPS phase is done, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna say Carly starts unleashing your weapon. You see these stained glass things, like near the middle? Yeah, they're the doors. 6 of them are gonna open. We put an order in, alphabetical order. So look at your order, and that's the order is from the top left one, from looking at it, to the bottom right. Say for example you're 1, you take the top most left every time.
And of the
That's
3
only an
sides, the
example.
doors that open are usually...
Yeah, the only place that they're gonna spawn is where she's under. So for example, if she's over here, the doors will spawn under her every single time.
Hear me?
So if northeast was, if she had north, doors will open at north, east, west.
Yeah, we get 3 DPS chances with the doors.
Is the party cutting out? Everybody just pausing.
I'm trying to pop a pimple. That's the thing. Bed so that they didn't come back. They are. I'm taking the one up at the top.
Well, okay. Okay.
There's a
Joey got a
use-
Sandy. What you got, Septile?
There's a U snake over here with Tabu and I.
Okay, he got that.
Sorry, if you were telling me to do something, please do it again.
Come over.
Party keeps coming out
Tabu and I.
randomly.
Okay,
Yeah,
copy that.
your plate is just right up here.
The U
What's-
snake.
Yeah, the U snake. I've got Infinity and
What, Mike?
Tabu's got S snake or Twin Head.
Okay, we got I see it.
Sure.
I hope so. Oh, grand birthday party. Yeah, it's because of the grenade lich thing. My knight's down.
Mine's down. This me.
Oh, that was close.
Eyes down. Okay, middle. I'm gonna first melt point.
Let's have a rally barricade put up. I don't have Luna's at a high level.
I got it. A little closer, back up a little.
Doors.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
I'll get revive.
Doors.
Guardian down.
I've got revive.
I got barricade up.
Just go doors.
Guardian down.
I got him right.
Twin heads are now on figure 8.
Alright,
Okay, yep, I'm a cloud.
figure it out. I'm on it.
I'm taking a U snake with Kai. Near Kai. So if he gets Callie off, I've got him.
Got knights.
Mine's down.
Come on, man.
I can't revive him.
Neither can I.
Joe, you got one?
So finish out his plate if it's not. No, yeah, finish out his plate.
His plate is done.
Oh no,
His
it
plate
is.
is
It was
done.
done.
I killed his Naya.
I mean, she's dead anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. Just like that.
See the light, and I got the plate. Just plate.
No, you didn't.
You have my thanks, Guardian.
That was one damage phase. This was another damage
one damage
phase.
phase.
Without
Zen moment,
Shirochi,
open shot.
we cannot
Then
defeat
sky
Riven.
rifle.
Find her, save her. And know this,
Nice.
Riven will try to seduce you.
Do I have a transcendent blessing on me?
Do not listen.
Unflinching hand cannon, no, I'll take it.
I don't know why I'm used to this damn.
So you'd have.
Okay.
There's a possibility of 3 of those damage phases, correct?
I can give you anything.
Then how
What
long
is
the
it you
team
want?
was?
Okay, Asher.
Weapons? Glory? Peace? Or is it simpler than that?
Don't forget the chest.
Mm-hmm. I
So
got
what's
Asher.
happening?
I just got Asher just then.
I got Mara.
I always get Dev from Zavala, Ikora. Come on, Chattering Bone, please.
Chest piece.
The mark, okay. I'll take it, but... Bastard.
Guardian down.
That's the
Hold up.
water rifle.
You guys are way ahead of me.
Have you got the chest yet?
No, I haven't got the chest. Am I too far? I've only gotten this chest once. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Kai, come over here.
Drop down.
I'm right near you.
That's almost I ain't done this shit.
Thank you.
Get the weapon, can't get no good perks.
It's okay. I still only have 3 weapons from this raid.
I got 2, so.
Oh, I say 3 weapons, but I mean I've gotten 10.
That's not helping
9.
us.
No,
In
9.
comparison.
I've gotten 5 rocket launchers, 3 scouts, and 1 sniper.
It's gonna be interesting one right here.
I'm running hammers for this.
I'll do the
got
sentinel
50
thing
head
because
with it.
I'm such a wuss.
We have no hunter.
Honestly,
This is
I'd
gonna
still run
suck.
hammers here. I'd still run hammers here,
Wanna be
honestly.
the hunted?
I'd rather have like 5 hammers than anything. Because hammers is ridiculous on this part.
Okay.
Because you need ad clear.
Well, on Mike's run on Thursday, or was it Friday? Friday. It was 5 hunters and a warlock.
Maybe I'll have some bees.
I've had,
Arc strikes,
I had
everything.
I had 4 warlocks, 1 titan, 1 hunter, and Nova Warp to save the day.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go downstairs. I think the internet did too. Sorry.
Yeah, someone's
Yeah,
got to
I can't
explain this
find it.
encounter anyway.
The reason I can't explain it because it's I never finished this compared to y'all 4, so or 3. I remember this. So I'm gonna explain this how it is. It is a quick, like a boss rush you see in some games. You gotta do certain. You gotta clear ads, all the ads, everything. Then you got these little platforms, little crystals that Joey was speaking about earlier about the emblems. 3 people gotta stand on there, make a triangle. Like, you know, that Satan shit everybody love doing the cult. You gotta make a triangle. One person gotta shoot to their right. So if I got one, I gotta shoot Kai. Kai gotta shoot Joey. He gotta shoot at me. So let's start. There's a specific orb or ball, I believe a specific enemies drop. 3 people had to get it different times or the same people. Type of.
You're talking about the taken Essence Antumbra, and that can really only should be picked up by 1 person at a time because the debuff takes a while to wear off.
Then you got that. You got that. So after we got a little triangle, the person with the essence pretty much had to stop her from pretty much wiping us. So it's pretty much breaking her shield. I guess you could say making the way of saying that. We gotta do a
An
quick
interrupt.
amount of damage. Just 6 minutes. Interrupt. There we go. Interrupt. We gotta interrupt. He interrupt. I say Tabu interrupt her. We gotta do a fast amount of damage because we on a time limit. So we do that 2 times. These first 2, that's what we'll be doing. Clearing ads and repeating. Then there is we'll go to the walls. There's, 3 walls. And we got 9 platforms, like with the old IKEA phones. Nokia. So, we gotta look to the left, middle, then the right. But Tabu was saying his previous one that was doing the keypad. We all look to the left, and we pretty much there's different pictures you've seen in the wishes, all that, the fish, the turtle, Michael Jackson, whoever. And they're gonna be different spots that are gonna be blocked off. We gotta jump on the specific platforms. So we could complete that picture, then go to the next picture and do it. But we also have to look at it the same way. So if you got a phone right by you, if you're looking right at you right now, 1 through 9, because it's 9 platforms, you're gonna look to your left, turn your phone to the left. That one's gonna be on the bottom left, not gonna be top right. Then you're gonna keep doing that. Put your back your phone to center.
Not like that. So let me re-explain the encounter with extra details, explaining how the mechanics work and why they work that way. So all of the Tekken witches in this raid have a 10-second wipe mechanic as soon as you see the Harbinger appear above their head. So you have 10 seconds to either deal the amount of the 1/6 of her health like we're supposed to, at which point she'll go immune and we can move on to the next portion of it. If we cannot output enough damage, that's when we pick up the Eye of Riven relic from the Taken captain named the Eye of Riven. The super ability on the relic will interrupt her DPS, or will interrupt her wipe mechanic, which allows us to do just like another 10 seconds of damage before it wipes us again. As Dark was saying, we do that twice, and then we end up in the picture room. There's another strat that Mike and I did last night. That works better than the number pad, which is you assign somebody 1 through 4, and you look at it like a box, right? So you have top left is 1, top right is 2, bottom right is 3, bottom left is 4, because there's always going to be 4 portions of the picture that are missing, and you just remember that's the area you're supposed to go to, and this will make sense once you guys go in and actually see what the picture looks like. You'll do that. You'll stand on your plate at the same time, because what happens with these plates is the longer you stand on it, the more damage you take, and after around 5 to 7 seconds of standing on the plate, it will kill you. So you have to all jump on at the same time on the right plates, and it'll say command accepted, and then we move to the next picture. We reorient ourselves, picking our, top left, top right, bottom left plates again. We stand on them again at the same time. It'll say command accepted again. We do it again for the third picture, and then the oracle's orb, half orb things will come down for us to jump on, and we have to jump up to the second level, which will then do 2 more damage phases, and then another picture puzzle, and then 2 more damage phases, and that's the end of the encounter. The biggest issues most teams have with this, and I've been connecting, so I might DC in a second. The biggest issue groups run into is being able to have enough time when they make it to the picture room in order to properly do the pictures. And one thing I like to say when it comes to dealing with this raid is there are a lot of panic mechanics built in. So the timer really does nothing other than serve to make people freak out so that they mess up, so that you wipe and you gotta restart the encounter. So the best way to do it is to have the plate standers be, relatively calm. We have one person doing the call-outs that say rotate, and then we do a 3-second countdown so everyone jumps on at the same time. The reason we do a 3-second countdown, even though we're on the clock, is because if you stand on your picture plate and then hop off of it, you cannot get back onto the same plate. You can get back on and it'll damage you, but it won't fill one of the missing spots in the picture. If that happens, one of the plate standers, whoever messed it up, doesn't matter, just say rotate, and then everyone moves clockwise one spot. So for example, if you were bottom left, you're now top left. Just for that picture. Then you go back to your normal spots to avoid, any general confusion. So with the rest of this raid after Kali, it's going to be similar to Core in that we have to just see it, and then we're going to wipe a few times just so we get acclimated to the encounter. What type of ad spawn, where they spawn, how many of them there are. The timer is like how much damage we can really output to her. And our main goal here is large amounts of burst damage. We have to deal with 1/6 of her health in approximately 10 seconds, otherwise she is going to wipe us guaranteed. So that is why in this section the EP shotgun is more or less just, straight up required. If you're under-leveled, but also have the EP shotgun, prioritize your Riven's Curse gear. It'll make you squishier, but that's okay, because you're getting that extra damage boost as well, and it's 5% per piece that you have, so it is relatively significant. The gist of this encounter, timeline, is going to be, we all walk up to the door opens. She's going to do one of those knock-up things that Kali does to try to throw us up. There's going to be a bunch of Taken that spawn, and in an ideal raid setup, we would have Night Stalkers here who would tether all the ads that spawn at the very beginning. That way we all have orbs to pick up as we're moving forward, because supers are more or less required for clearing out all of the ads to make it in a timely manner, because for each damage phase and picture room, we only have 3 minutes. Oh, well, 4 minutes, I think. So we gotta be kind of speedy, but not overly rushing that we're making mistakes or getting caught out and dying, because we do have to do it 6 times, so there will be 6 wave of ads we're gonna have to deal with. As far... Yes, the first level is Thrall, the second level are going to be Scions, and the third level is going to be Acolytes. The other ads that will always spawn is for each damage phase, there will always be 4 Taken Knights that spawn and 1 Eye of Riven that spawns. The Eye of Riven is a yellow bar, and the Knights do love to spam their fire, so prioritize those first if you're on ad clearing duty. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to select 4 people to be our picture plate standers. 3 of those people will also be dealing with the prisms. That way we have 2 people dedicated to nothing but ad clearing, which is really important because ads will spawn in the picture room and they will try to do damage to you and knock you off the plates, namely Thrall and Phalanxes. So the ad guys really have to be on top of those, because the Thrall will slash you and then you try to hop on the plate and the plate burns your health down to nothing. Or the Phalanxes knock you off and then everyone has to rotate. Things like that. So, yeah, that too. So, let's just pick jobs here. So I'll be 1.
I know I got the crystals.
You want to do a crystal dark?
Yeah, what, the crystal triangle for the damn bitch?
Yeah, so if you're gonna do, if you're doing a prism, then you have to do picture as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so alright, that's cool. So you'll be 3, and then Kai, what level are you?
543.
Ooh, you're gonna have a fun time. This encounter is 565. So we're gonna see how far we can get. Let's have you on ads, I guess. I'm trying to think what would work for you. Because, well, no. Because if you're standing on a plate, that means you can't deal with the ads, which means you're gonna get taken down a lot quicker. Okay. You're really only gonna be using your shotgun for damage to Shuro, so do you have a more AoE heavy that won't drop you more than 2 light levels?
Area of effect heavy.
Like a
rocket launcher?
grenade launcher, or something like that. Oh wow, that works perfectly. Okay.
They have
Yeah,
one gun now, or one.
That's totally
rocket
fine.
right now.
Oh yeah, this is more than likely going to be a wipe because everyone has to look in there and get used to it. The biggest issue with this raid, and why in the server I suggested we split it up into sections, is because damage brackets matter a lot in this raid. It'll make the difference between an extra million damage in certain bosses. So the way damage bracket works. Yeah, exactly. So the way damage brackets work in this is every like level that ends in a 1 and level that ends in a 6 moves you into another damage bracket. So if you're between, in Kai's case, 541 and 545, that's its own damage bracket. As soon as he hits 546, he hits another damage bracket, and that's when you'll start to notice the enemies go from skulls to swords, or swords to normal. And when you're trying to swap gear around, or make sure you have enough Riven's Curse pieces and things like that, you want to make sure when you're switching that it doesn't drop you a damage bracket, because that'll put you at a severe disadvantage more than just switching to a more optimal weapon. So even if you have to deal with kind of crappy weapons, that is unfortunately the reality of this current infusion economy. Until they fix it or provide a more readily available source of masterwork cores, this is just how we're going to have to do it. So try to stick in your own damage brackets. So in your case, Kai, you can't drop below 541. But if you get extra gear that puts you to 546, that's what you're going to want to try to prioritize.
Gotcha.
Is Jared back yet? Cool, he's not, but the explanation is done, so this is going to be interesting. Maybe we could try shoving him in front of the door just so you guys can see what it looks like. I doubt we'll get past the first DPS check, though. No, so the way it works is the picture is split into 9 squares, but only 4 of them will be missing. And usually it's there will be a corner, so like the pattern will almost always make a square.
Oh my god.
And that's why you try to do if you're number 1 like I am, I'll always be taking the top left square that is missing. Since you're number 2, you'll be always taking the top right square that's missing. Dark is number 3 and will always be taking the bottom right square that's missing. And I mean, I guess Mike can be 4 or Septile can be 4, which if he comes back. And he'll always be taking the bottom left square. So as the picture rotates, your orientation changes with your picture. So if it's the picture on the left, which is always going to be the first one when we enter the room, whatever row is facing, like directly in front of the picture, that will always be the top. So when we shift to the middle one, what was originally our right side now becomes our top. But that doesn't matter when you're using the corner method, which is you just look at the squares, see what's missing, always go for the top right one. If it's a weird layout, sometimes it'll do like a middle square, and one of the sides is going to be missing. That just means whichever side is missing, that person goes for that square. And sometimes it gets really weird where there's like the middle square and then the whole bottom row gets done. That's just like not even close to a square, so it gets really weird in certain scenarios like that. So there has to be a certain degree of flexibility in the way you think and approach this raid. So don't try to look at it as, I'm always going for this. If I don't see it, then I'm not going to do anything. You have to be thinking on the fly for this whole raid. Well, if we don't get Jared back, we can probably try to steal Nada or something.
Or we could try this out, see how they do.
Oh, yeah, because he left, so we could just try it with 5. Just see how it looks.
She attack us when we store the door open.
Yeah. And I'll be running our Luna well, so we're good there as well. So Joey, you and I will switch off each plate. So I'll do it first, you do it second, because that way we get that nice extra double damage buff for every plate.
You are so tiny. Yet you continue to make enemies of so many gods.
Yeah, so see how the Thrall are kind of spread out in here? This is usually why we'd want tethers. 2 is the most ideal setup, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. But having at least 1 tether is ideal for this part. See, we got our Knights, the Eye of Riven, which is right here. We're not going to pick up the Eye this time, so it's just going to spawn 2 waves of enemies here.
Okay, it's just 2 with as much flow.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 waves to spawn on per plate. Kill these, and then the prisms are going to spawn here in just a second. So I'm going to take this far back one. Yeah, don't worry about that. So,
top right.
Go ahead and we'll go ahead and run for 1, and always shoot the person on your right.
Grab it, Joey.
So Joey, go ahead and pick it up and shoot it dark. There we go. We dropped her shield. Now this is where we start doing burst. Oh, we actually got it. So now we move up for the next one and see how they're really spread out. This is why it's really nice to have 10 in this part. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and pop those hammers as much as you can. Alright, so keep pushing up. We got about 2 minutes. The Knights and the Eye of Riven will be on the left-hand side here.
Oh! One
That's
shot
alright.
by a taken bubble.
Yeah, keep in mind those Captain Darkness blasts will get thrown twice, or they'll tick you twice. All right, let's go for our prisms again.
Hit her with melting plant.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and
2,
do it.
1.
Yeah, this part we don't want to. This part is kind of just like, if it's available, just go. Everyone get off. It took us too long. Alright, so wait for our health to regen and we'll do it one more time. Alright, go ahead and hop on. There we go. Alright, so that's 2 damage phases. We only have 20 seconds in here. Oh, actually, we'll have no time in here. So, the reason you want to be snappy with that and why we can't afford the 3-second countdown on the prism plate is because in the feed, I don't know if any of you noticed, but it said Shuro's tempo quickens. That means the timer is going down 2 seconds for every 1 second that passes. So the faster we can get on those prisms and pop her shield, the more time we're actually going to end up with. So that's why we save the countdown for the picture room and don't do a countdown outside. Just because we're really burning 6 seconds instead of 3 seconds. No, that's fine. This is why we're doing it this way. So we actually like learn all of the extra bullshit they pack into these. But that was great. We were able to do all that damage.
What's funny?
Yeah, exactly. Now, the reason my damage was probably 4 or 5 times your guys' damage is because I have almost a full Reverie Dawn set. No, it's not. The level helps, but it's mostly the Ribbon's Curse pieces. So I have 4 pieces on right now, 3 pieces on right now, which gives me a 15% increase to my damage. On top of the well, on top of the melting point, we're really stacking all of those buffs, which helps out a lot.
Yeah, because I got 3 Rivens and 2 Transcendents, and 1 Recovery.
Your light level is 578. Yeah. So the only thing I'd say for you is just to remember to pop your trench barrel.
I was trying to graviton since it was test and stuff. Those first ass was good, but everything else was just taking hits, so it was taking too slow.
Yeah. Yeah. That it happens. Yes, it's also 5% damage increase, but it takes away the 5% extra damage that you take. I have one on mine too, I believe. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Yeah, something like that. So, you're... Yeah. The only... Let me look at your light level here real quick. So you're at 574, yeah. So you're 1 damage bracket under dark, which means you guys should be doing relatively similar amounts of damage. Yeah. No. The reason no is just because sleepers for emergency burst damage, if for whatever reason, this usually happens on the 3rd level. At the very, very end, for whatever reason, on the last bar of her health, it seems like it's a lot more than the other ones for some reason. I don't know if she has extra resistances or that last 6th is just a lot more health than the other bars. But if we're out of special for any reason, we need those extra sleeper shots. And the other reason why you don't want to run Cluster Bomb is because on that last 1/6 of her health, there are going to be adds continuously spawning, including Thrall and Knights and Captains. So you can't back up because you're going to get surrounded by adds and melted immediately. Because all the adds that are going to be attacking you are going to be 565.
Time for the Saints 14 bubble.
Oh, actually, I haven't thought about that. But yeah, so the biggest issue we find with this one is mostly organization, timing, not so much res tokens. People don't generally die here unless the coordination with the plates is a little off. It's really the only
like
guaranteed way to die here. Yeah, it is. It's you see your health getting really, really low on those plates really fast, and even after you jump off, you'll still take an extra 1 or 2 ticks. So you'll want to keep that in mind as well. Yeah, and then the thing that really screws up groups in picture rooms specifically is if you guys aren't coordinated with the timing and stuff, and somebody dies, but they die on the plate, and then when they get rezzed, they get rezzed on the plate. And then suddenly the ordering gets all messed up, and that person can't touch that plate again, and then you gotta rotate again, and that's where it starts... Everyone starts freaking out because, you know, we gotta reorient ourselves, and the timer's going down, and we still got 2 pictures left, and then it just becomes a shit show, which usually ends up in a wipe. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong, but as long as we're staying calm and just powering through everything, we'll generally be okay. So that'll really only happen if you get to her earlier than everybody else, because she'll be focused mostly on you, and she'll like to throw those, it's called like something hex, that little like projectile attack she shoots at you. The other thing she does is after shooting a projectile at you a couple of times, she'll do the knock up and then the scream, which pushes you back. And funnily enough, that scream actually counts as a melee. I don't know why. Somebody in one of my LFG groups was running a feedback fence yesterday, and when they got hit by the scream, it popped feedback fence, which I thought was kind of funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, so if that's why I've been taking the back corners near the edges, because I'm trying to get there when her attention is on somebody else. That way she doesn't turn around and try to scream me off the side. So there's a lot more things that I'm looking out for when I'm taking specific areas. But while we're looking for somebody else to replace Jared, I'm gonna hit the restroom. So you can ping me if we find somebody quickly, or like faster than I can finish.
Even go.
Someone from Kai's chat, come join us.
Nada, get in here. Come play the Vidya game.
Wasn't Brick in there too, or no?
Who?
Brick or no?
Rick wasn't here.
He
Usually
left
can't
you?
get him till later. But maybe. Rick or Nada, if you're in the sound of my voice, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sorry I didn't say. Oh, there's Brick.
Yep.
Said he could help out for an hour and a half.
That's good enough.
Alright, come on down, Brick.
Come on, dude. Good old Bob.
Who's Rick?
Brick.
Brick Wall, one of the other Sherpas.
Okay. Rick. Oh, I hear him, Rick.
Brick. Sort of like a brick house, except a brick wall. And not an Earth, Wind, and Fire
I
song.
got you.
Archie's gonna get in, and that's when Jared's gonna get back.
Jared. Septile is Jared. D-Work is Jaden. This is why I call people by their tags. Because I can't keep all the names straight. Especially when I have two Davids. Apparently Brick couldn't hear us.
I was connecting.
Tommy, you don't count because your name is your name.
That was mine.
So's mine. It's the first three letters.
Right, Kai.
Indeed, Mike.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like Kai.
True, it's got a little bit too long of a vowel. Mike. Brick, can you hear us? Is your Xbox working?
He's still connecting to party chat. Oh no, he would not be able to hear us.
I'm gonna start calling Tommy the obtuse instead of Tommy the scrub. R.I.P. the Septile Dream.
That's what I'm saying.
The Brick Cities were sending his exploits.
Eesh. All sorts of fun going on.
Looks like party chat's gonna be our issue.
Everybody switched to Discord immediately.
Everyone switched to game chat.
Warlock or Titan? I would probably vote Warlock. Because we have 3 Titans already.
Or a hunter would be nice.
If you've got leveled Hunter, that would be optimal, honestly. Enjoying looking at my wrist guards.
Guardian down.
R.I.P. the Dream.
Okay. That works.
Hey, Brick.
Good. Thanks, Joey. How are you?
I was back.
Guardian down.
Oh, thanks. You just switch over guns and stuff, and I'll be right in. What's Spider selling today as far as resources?
I know you look at the. No, I don't know if Discord or Destiny News updated for that. He's selling face glass, dust, simulation seeds, and data.
Okay.
Phase glass and simulation is legendary shards. The other 2 is glimmer. And glimmer is Mercury's.
So not Seraphite then?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Okay.
Phase glass, what's that?
No big deal. Doesn't change my power anyway, so.
Just help you back. One day I'll get those catalysts for the Telestra and Sleeper. Whenever I do it.
Taboo back?
No, I'm back.
He's here, and Bridget's
Just
here as
checking
well.
a couple things. Can can Brick hit that flag or no?
Probably can't.
Ooh. Am I lagging or is he lagging?
He lagged for
He's
me
lagging.
too.
Okay.
Then it's connected issue for everybody. Or wherever it happens that time.
Apparently he reset his internet with the internet guy showing up. That's why he had to restart everything.
Oh, good to know that dude was here, so. Kai and Brick is connecting the party and Taboo.
It's just.
I might end up. I don't. I might go to game chat because this shit's getting annoying. This shit, man. Oh, that's right. Taboo damn thing. Fucking, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, but I forgot Taboo got that NAT issues thing and it won't show. Me, Taboo. Yeah. We gotta start another party because fucking Taboo got that nat issue shit. Yeah, he does. So we can't hear him regardless. I'm gonna start a new party. You said what? I never did. Is that Discord? I never did, so. I'm missing someone with Joey, I think. We'll see. Taboo.
Joey's connecting. There we go.
Now we're good.
Yeah, I forgot that Taboo had the nat issue, so we couldn't hear him regardless either way.
Yeah, it never says whether it's NAT issues on my end or NAT issues on their end. It's like, I don't have a NAT because I'm on IPv6, which makes no sense why everybody has NAT issues. I mean, maybe that's it, I'm on IPv6, so I can't hear anybody because I have no NAT. Oh well. I mean, yeah, if you want to go on ads, since it looks like Brick was doing plate standing, that way we have 2 people on ads and then 4 people
I didn't
on
know.
plates.
I didn't know what was going on there, so I just figured I'd just fill in where I was needed.
Yeah, we're doing corners, so if you want, you can just do top right constantly.
Yeah.
So
basically number 2 then.
Already good with theirs. Oh yeah, you're number 2.
Gotcha.
Or Taboo. I know when we change walls, do you want everybody to rotate?
Yeah, you gotta look at which spots are missing and pick your corner.
Okay, say like when we get in there, since when we look left, I was at top right when we enter the room. When it gets to the middle picture, I'll go back to the bottom right. Since I'm 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you switch based on the orientation of the picture, but yes, you will always be the bottom right plate. Nice thing about that method is it doesn't require communication. It's kind of just like look around, make sure everyone's at their plate, then everyone just jumps on.
Alright, everybody ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice and easy. And 3, 2, 1, jump on. X, reorient. We'll do the top here. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on. Right side, right side, right side. Oh, you've already been on that plate. Okay, fine, you have rotate.
That's what?
Alright.
Okay, my bad.
3, 2, 1, jump. Top. Anybody? No? Okay, so that's fine. It'll be a wipe. Ad guys, you need to be on those phalanxes first. The Thrall are kind of secondary. If we keep rotating, we're gonna run out of plates, so it's gonna be a wipe. We have to get it right the first time. So try to remember what plates you've already been on. Because constant rotation is one way to make it through the encounter, but it's just gonna make it so we have no plates to use. Yeah, no, we reoriented, but that plate that you jumped on was the one you jumped on before.
Yeah,
because the plates don't reset between orientation.
Yeah, because I was up there top right, still the same one, first one same. Went to the bottom right because rotate.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So when that happens, and you see that your square is not getting filled out, call that immediately. Because we can't really afford sitting there wondering what's going on as our health is chipping away.
Fuck that.
3, 2, 1, jump. Bottom. There we go.
Got stuck on the damn fucking.
It's alright.
Same one for me.
Okay, rotate. Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh no, that's supposed to display. Rotate again. No one dies. There's a ton of Thrall over here.
Ready?
No.
Damn it.
Man friendly.
Need right side. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, okay. Alright, well, that's another wipe.
What happened, man?
No, we're all standing on too many plates. The issue is we keep rotating, and we're not rotating clockwise, so we're ending up on the same plates. So when you rotate, you just move one to your right.
I think that's what I do. Because
Yeah, that's a good
top
point.
left and bottom left was right by each other, so that was middle left and bottom left. So
Yeah, no, it happens. Just gotta get used to it. There's a reason most LFG posts look for this encounter.
I bet shit.
Two takes middle. 3, 2, 1, jump. Good.
Joey, watch the opposite side from me.
3, 2, 1, jump. Good. 4 takes middle. Yep. 3, 2, 1, jump. Good. Alright, climb the Oracle to the second level. Be ready, there will be 2 or 3 phalanxes waiting at the doorway to try to boot you back down here. And the orbs will flip over if you're too far behind. So don't worry if you get knocked off, you can come back up.
Oh, come on. Got Mario'd.
Oh, fuck. Really, a jumping pause in this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna get me.
I'll get you.
Oh. There you up there with him.
That was really weird.
Let's have someone else grab his prism. Go. 3, 2, 1, hop on. Knights in Eye of Riven spawn on the left-hand side. That's here. Fine, these are heavy.
Shotgun.
Alright. And jump on. Alright, good. At the picture room.
And we got plenty of time.
Alright, guys, we need these phalanxes taken care of. Number 2 takes middle again. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. Okay, reorient. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. And all corners. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Perfect. One more floor.
Nice job. No more pictures.
Yeah, we gotta do jumping thing again.
Yep. This is the last jumping puzzle. It's gonna flip. That's alright. Don't worry. You got 4 minutes just to kill her, so nothing to worry about here. The only things is there will be acolytes here now, so just be careful of those eyes. Just like that.
Joey.
Yeah, no worries. And grab those acolytes before they can spawn eyes. Alrighty, prisms again. 3, 2, 1, jump. Alrighty, push up as far and as fast as we can. Try to be safe at the same time.
Oh gosh, that was close.
Nice super there, Joey.
Good stuff, good stuff. Keep it up. Almost to the end. Acolytes will spawn in the middle, Knights and Eye will spawn on the far back right. Clear these bad boys out. Alright, clear these Acolytes. I'm not gonna have an update for my well. Damage phase, we're done. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on. Quickly as we can. 3, 2, 1, jump. Good. Let's try to just finish it.
Who fucking thing?
Yeah, no. Okay, so this last part, we can't afford a single death, period. If even one person dies, that's just it. So, we gotta make sure we're organized and coordinated.
I'm running out of ammo, all of them, so fuck.
That's fine. That's why you save your heavy and your special for damage only. If you're clearing ads, you should not be using your special. That's fine. Sometimes just get unlucky with ammo drops.
It's a fun encounter, though. It's really cool.
And that was the end right there. So you know we can do it. You think this is hectic? You haven't seen Vault yet.
Vault's a good time.
Vault's my favorite.
I'll come back to the internet step down.
Alright, go ahead and clear these. shush. We're in the middle of an encounter now. Alright, jump on.
If he was in before and he needs it, I can always back out.
No. He ditched without saying anything. Keep pushing. One more wave. And jump on. Corners again. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. I'll take middle. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. 4, take middle. 3, 2, 1, jump on.
Mike died.
Oh, two of us died. Okay, ad guys, we really need you on these. Alright, rotate 1.
I got mid.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump on. Okay, rotate again. 3, 2, 1, jump on. So we hit middle plate. Jump on that plate. Okay, no, that's a wipe. It's a wipe. It's a wipe. We're done. Ad guys, you guys need to be a lot more on top of these. So we can't stand on plates if these ads are still on us. That's also why hunters are more or less required for this encounter, because other classes just can't deal with all the ads in this room. Or you just need to hang on to your supers specifically for this room.
Okay. Joey, you know how we enter the room? At that doorway? I think you need to go into the left. Like the left of the number pad, and I'll go into the right. And then we'll each have a side we're assigned to, and if anything spawns middle, we'll go after that.
I know Rip Ball had go.
What's up?
Crystals. Jump on. Sometimes her health bar takes a little bit to catch up to the amount of damage we're doing to her. Yeah, so whenever she goes immune, you can stop shooting, because that means the game knows the assets just haven't caught up yet.
Hey, Septown.
Corners again. Three, two, one, jump on. Good. I'll take the middle.
Front and back.
3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good.
Good job, Joey.
Yeah, keep the ads down just like that. You guys are kicking ass.
Well then.
Bloody spinners.
Thank you.
Nice job, Joey.
Coming out of the house,
Prisms. Just a sec.
That wasn't pressing for me.
Oh, just keep doing damage.
There you go.
Great. Thanks, Bungie.
Jump. Thank you, game.
How about that?
I got trying.
Get rid of the prisms. And jump on.
You're well. Nice. In.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. I got top. 3, 2, 1, jump on. Good. Last one. And 3, 2, 1, jump on.
Oh shoot.
We got it, we're good.
Nice.
Oh
Excellent
man.
save.
That phalanx did not like me.
I saw that. Excellent grenade. Oh boy. Okay, well that's fine. Just try to Try to shove it. We don't really have time. Pushing. Got those acolytes. Perfect. Do we have the damage to finish? Get on prisms.
Yeah, well.
Awesome. Got it over. You guys clear these ads. Got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We got plenty of time.
Yep. Just don't die.
Exactly. If you need health, call out. I got illumination grenades.
I also have a healing well that could come and jump or pop right by you.
Let's clear out those knights if we can. Awesome, Joey.
Done, man.
One more knight and I am still.
God.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Clear out these acolytes.
I got the eyes.
Get ready for
Eyes dead.
Prisms. Come on guys, let's go for prisms. Ads are gonna keep spawning. Alright, let's try to finish her here. There we go. Good job, guys.
Well done.
Fighting lion, get fucked.
Fighting lion.
I just want everyone to know that's the second time I've been dead
You
or
saved my
not in the
sister.
encounter
Thank
when
you.
we killed things. So we just need me to die or get booted from the fire
Your
team and we
desires
pass our
could feed a
encounters.
nation of such beasts.
Okay, well,
not
I will
quite.
go ahead
Till it
and
shadowed the
jump
sun.
ship
Kill it.
because
Rip out its heart.
I don't need loot on the next. I can't get loot on the next one, so I'll
Only
let
then will Riven
the guy back in.
Or is it
we'll
is it
go
time
with
for me to drop out because I'm so low?
5, 8, 6, 10.
Honestly,
Yeah,
personally, I think
grab the chest
Morgoth.
Sacred
Personally, I think
architecture
Morgoth is one of the easier bosses.
Also, you can say you won today. Could that be what you're driving toward? Do you have the audacity to wish for my death?
So I'm just on
Perhaps you
traveling to
and
the
I
chest.
can work together.
I don't know where I'm gonna spawn, so
Well done, everybody. Though that was good. Yeah, no problem. What did you do with your bow?
I'm at the very entrance to Shuro.
Nice. Kai, you can actually jump and get onto the second level and get up to where they're at. Yeah.
Oh, finally had the fucking super all the way over here.
I'm honestly really sorry that I had to drop out today.
It's alright. The internet comes a calling sometimes.
Yeah, the internet dude had to. He needed help with shit, so I went and helped him. Wait up so I can get the chest, please.
I'm gonna take a leak while you're showing him how to get to the chest.
Yeah, I'm by where she died. So I don't know where to go.
Oh, I missed my chance to upgrade my sleeping
Is-
catalyst.
Is the door open for you, Kai?
Down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open. Yeah. So I go
Damn it,
down
I
below
missed my
there?
chance to get my Whisper Catalyst.
Your Whisper Catalyst? You can't do it today?
Oh. It is Monday.
Yes. It is not Monday, it is Sunday in the United States. So therefore Whisper is still open. For another
Yeah, it's
12 hours?
yeah, it's not open. Yeah, it's not
13
open.
hours. What? It's open.
It's not for me. That has to be that has to be region locked then.
Huh. I can't do Heroic Whisper right now because you're in the future.
Yes.
Where does it spawn you? Oh, it
The
spawned
Keep
you
of
way
Voices.
ahead.
Wait, really?
Spawned me way the hell at the back here. I don't even know where I am.
Put this mark on.
Well of Radiance. Personally, I think Ad Clear Supers are probably better for this part. That's just personal though.
Okay. Let me know if you guys need me. And good luck.
Thanks, Brick.
Yeah.
As for the super comment, here, the only two people that will be using their supers importantly will be me on Rift, and then one of our Titans
Okay,
will
game.
put Barricade up. All the rest of the supers should be used for ad clearing.
Guardian, down.
Thanks,
Or
buddy.
Dawnblade or something like that. Because you can also
Nova
chuck
Warp
it
and Dawnblade, I think, is
across
better.
the field. We'll explain it when we get there, but I think Dawnblade would be the best, like bottom tree or something.
Yeah, bottom tree. Bottom tree Dawnblade is amazing for this part.
So our main DPS weapons for this next part is gonna be Whisper. So if you're on Lunix, do not throw down anything, like Well or Rift or anything. If you have your Whisper, no, Whisper is the difference between doing under mil and doing 4 mil. Do you have the catalyst?
Guardian, down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's the difference. That the catalyst alone almost doubles your damage.
I wish this game
Yeah.
would give me a new weapon.
As long as it doesn't drop you a bracket, you should be okay.
Guardian, down.
So let me see where you're at right
Whisper.
now.
Do you want me to res you, Mike?
Do you have any higher level armor by any chance? What did you have on before? So keep in mind here, this
Slowpoke's
encounter
here.
is 575 or 570 now, so you can try it either way and just see how. Oh yes, dude.
Chances auto.
Is this the one I think it is? Yeah, it is increased
I
damage.
got the new fusion rifle Scav. I'm a happy boy.
A lot of the Warlock stuff is mobility and recovery. Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Vulcan kept me here so long. A better fate than my king suffered.
Hey, Devon.
Paradise is a prison you cannot leave. I would so love to repay the hospitality of those who used my words to carve this city into the screaming surface of reality.
I wonder if we'll actually make it to the oversized gecko.
Oh, that's right, taking spec goes on weapons, not armor.
I'm good at this game, by the way.
Yeah, the jump through the portal is such a puzzle. Oh, no. It won't even let us drop a raid banner until all 6 of us are on the other side.
You have stolen from them more than they could ever take from you.
Guardian
You are
down.
destined to fight forever.
Yes, gravity is
Asha,
very
honestly,
weird here, and
I
there
don't
are
want to
spinning
listen to you.
platforms and everything, just like in the Ascendant Challenge for this week.
I suck at this
Guardian
game.
down.
It's only been, what, like, almost 24 hours?
Guardian down.
It feels like it's only been a few hours. I'm still super tired from last night.
If this game could give me anything other than, like,
Damn it, man.
rocket launchers, that'd be nice.
Guardian down.
Like, legit, the Raiden just loves giving me rocket launchers.
I got my
I couldn't
first.
mental on that for some odd reason.
Guardian down.
Yay.
Yay! I couldn't mental on that, apparently. That's fun. I love jumping puzzles on a Titan. You don't get to hide that warlocks do.
You can always throw on Lion Rampant.
I could.
I just finished as a warlock, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Warlocks are easy. So it's Titans, but I just suck. I just suck as a Titan.
Guardian down.
Oh, nice. Got the carry at Angel Bond. A little bit, and you're also going in an incline, so that may have been why it felt like gravity was a little different, whereas in the Ascendant Challenge you're working your way down, here you're working your way up. Because the bridge is like destroyed here, so really we are moving up. Yeah, go for it.
Guardian down.
Yeah, I don't suck anymore.
It's alright, Kai, I'll make it.
Yeah. It's just always the jumps where you bounce off the edge or
Yeah.
something instead of mantling. Those are my favorite.
Unfortunately, they'd have to rewrite their game engine from the ground up to fix it.
Guardian down.
And they don't get paid enough to do that.
Mm-hmm. Morgoth, to do the Akello shotgun method, requires everybody to be right around 580 or higher. same with cluster bomb strat. So if we make it to Riven, we're likely not doing it tonight because Kai would be so severely underleveled by the time we get there that his damage would be non-existent. For the cluster bomb strat on Riven to work, everyone needs to deal approximately 2 million damage, and the damage brackets are insanely unforgiving to the point where it's physically impossible to do that much damage if you are not 581 and with a cluster bomb rocket launcher and we're not stacking our buffs properly.
I had
it is impossible.
I had 4 golden guns and 5 people with cluster bomb rockets, and we completed it.
Yeah, it's the damage brackets. The easiest one I've had was when all of us were over 590, and we did it without a problem.
Yeah,
but
if you're
we
over
have
581,
even one
it's
person too
completely
low.
fine.
The
only
issue
thing I can
here
recommend. The only thing I can recommend with the Riven strat, if they're 576 to 580, get them to use Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun, or just hope they're a hunter. Because that is the easiest way for them to do damage.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Because if you're up to light with Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun, you're doing 800k straight away. With the buffs and debuffs.
Kai, do you happen to have your Sentinel unlocked by any chance?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Is he gonna be doing
in
bubble
theory,
or...
No. I'm thinking ahead. If we make it far enough to get to Riven, that I would have Kai doing our. I'd have him pull a tractor cannon out of his inventory in tractor cannon Riven, and then pop his Sentinel barricade so we can get weapons of light, and then the 5 of us would be doing TPS to Riven. But that's assuming we get there, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. As for Morgith, let me see where we're at. So you want to be our starter? Okay. What side do you want to be on? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Kai's gonna have a fun time here. Alright.
Well, here's hoping I don't disconnect during my fun time.
It's not so much that. This is why I really hate the whole damage bracket garbage in this raid, because it makes it unfun for people who are underleveled. So you'll be our oh, is this, wait, avoid detonator, avoid explosion, resupply. Okay, yeah, no, we don't need the void detonators or anything like that for either one, so we're good. Okay. So for this part, we're gonna split into 2 teams of 3. 3 of us are gonna be on left, 3 of us are gonna be on right. I'm gonna be our person dropping our well. Kai is gonna be our person taking care of his our weapons of light. So we're good on buffs, and Mike is gonna be melting pointing the boss. So we're good on debuffs as well. The way we're gonna approach Morgith is it's about people balancing. So on each side, each person is gonna have a job. And these jobs, unlike the earlier encounters where you need flexibility, here it's really not going to change because this encounter incorporates a fair amount of RNG, which if it doesn't go our way, which it usually doesn't, it's going to lead to a wipe. So if things get thrown totally out of proportion, we are just going to end up wiping, just because it'll make it easier for us. So for here, the main thing we have to do is pick up these taken strength orbs, like the one sitting in front of him right now. What we're going to do is layer them on top of each other and keep them off the field as long as possible. The reason being is the longer these blights are sitting out on the field, the faster Morgith charges, and you'll see it in the feed above your super bar as the encounter progresses. Once he hits 100%, he is going to wipe us. So the goal is to pick up the taken strengths as quickly as they spawn, hopefully, just so that we get the maximum amount of time available for damage. So the way this is going to work is, like I said, we split into 2 teams of 3. 3 of us are going to be on right, 3 of us are going to be on left. There are 2 main ad spawns here, and they're going to be on these like opal-ish colored plates. So we have a designated name for each one, and I'll tell you why in just a second. This one is going to be our bottom left spawn. This one up here is going to be our top left spawn, and there's a similar mirror on right side, top right and bottom right. And the reason being is there's going to be Eyes of Riven that spawn, but there will only be 2 that spawn on the field at a time. So we need to know where they are for one of the pairs of jobs that we're going to have here. So for the jobs, we're going to have Strength Grabbers and Cleansers. The way this is going to work is the encounter starts by Mike picking up the taken strength that's on the field right now. We're going to stay on our sides. 2 waves of ads are going to spawn. The first wave is going to be Thrall. The next wave is going to be Thrall with 2 taken ogres. So there's going to be 4 taken ogres total we're going to have to kill. After all of those ads are taken care of, the encounter kicks into high gear. More ads are going to spawn on all 4 spawn locations, and 2 taken strengths are going to appear on both sides, so 4 total. There's going to be 1 designated person on each side that picks up those 2 taken strength bubbles. And what they're going to do is, after they pick up those bubbles, they're going to gravitate towards the bridge here in the middle while shooting ads, trying to dodge shots from Morgith. And the reason being is Morgith has an extra mechanic where he taken enervates, and if anyone's played WoW, there's a shaman ability called Enervation, which looks like just a cyclone on you, and that's where the name comes from. But he's going to do that to any people that have high stacks on them, so 2 in this case, because Mike only has 1 stack. He doesn't have any chance of getting Cyclone, is the nickname for it, or stuck. And the reason we say that is when you get Cyclone, you are stuck in place for 20 seconds, and then you die. So to get rid of that, the other designated job is going to be the Cleanser, and that person is going to run over to an Eye of Riven that should already be dead, because there's going to be extra people on both sides that should be doing just, clearing ads as they see them. The Cleanser is going to pick up the relic, run over to the person who's been cycloned, and hit the grenade button, and that will clear the debuff that's on that person. And what happens when you cleanse them is you also steal their stacks of taken strength. So now the person that originally picked up those 2 stacks is not going to have any stacks. On left, so this is where it gets crazy. It's different for both left and right side. Because Mike is starting on left, he's going to have 1 stack already throughout the entire encounter, and he's going to pick up his 2nd stack to start our damage phase. What's going to happen is the person who got cleansed, not the person who's doing the cleansing. The person who got cleansed gets their stacks taken away when they get cleansed, and they'll have to pick up the next pair of stacks that spawn on left side. On right side, if the first person that picks up their stacks gets cleansed, then that person becomes the cleanser. The best way to explain this is in scenarios. But before we do that, let's assign jobs. So, Mike is... What's up? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, think of it like greed, how at 10 stacks, or at 11 stacks, greed kills you. At 3 stacks, taken strength kills you. And this mechanic exists in this encounter as well as in Queen's Walk, which is after Riven. So Mike is going to be starting our encounter. Who feels comfortable enough to run around and cleanse? Because I want to be doing it on one side, so just need someone to do it on the other side. Yeah,
Just
the
kill
Eyes
the
of
Riven,
Riven
grab
will be
the
dead
eye.
as quickly as they spawn, more or less. So the relic is just going to be sitting out. Mm-hmm. Yes. So this is where the RNG comes in. There's going to be 2 people with 2 stacks during the first set of strength gathering. So you have a 50-50 out of the 2 people who picked up those 2 stacks, which one gets cycloned. And in the most ideal situation, because there's only 2 eyes, but there's 4 spawn points, both eyes could spawn on right side, for example, where you might be our cleanser. And the person that gets enervated is on the left side. Then you have to pick up the relic, haul ass over to the left side, and cleanse that person. That's when things start getting really crazy. So if stuff like that happens, we're going to try to make it happen, but if it doesn't, we can just wipe it and hope we get better spawns and better innovations the next time around. This is also why it's kind of tough to visualize unless you've done it, because there's RNG in the spawns and RNG in who gets stuck, and that alone could ruin a whole run. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to call out who gets stuck and where you are, and we're going to call out the Eye of Riven spawns. That way our cleansers know which side has the eyes. So if both of them are on right, for example, and you're our cleanser, Joey, you're going to be responsible for picking up the eyes and then picking up a relic and going to cleanse whoever gets hit. Because right side is not going to have time to, or I'm sorry, left side is not going to have time to run over to right, pick up a relic, run back over to left, and cleanse their person. It's just not going to happen. So you have to be quick on the fly and listening for that stuck call out. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, this part is mostly going to be wipes until we get the ideal setup in terms of spawns and stocks. So who wants to do what? We have Mike starting it. I'll be cleanser on right side.
I guess I do cleanse on left.
Sure. Oh, okay. Well, either way, whatever works. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of Jared on that, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be so there's gonna be an audio cue when the strength spawn. As soon as you hear that cue, you're just gonna turn around, look for the strengths, and then run right through them. In order to collect them, you can't just run through the beam. You have to run through the actual floating orb, otherwise it will not pick up those stacks for you.
Like the
this is a small side note. You're picking, yeah. So you see how there's that
D1.
Yeah, exactly. So you see how there's that floating orb in the middle. You got to run through that little floating black orb. You can't be anywhere. You can run through the light and not pick up the orb. So make sure you're aiming for the orb when you're gathering that strength. So in this scenario, let me see here. So on the right side, I'll be cleanser. Let's have. Actually, yeah, no, I want Kai on left side because left side will have less work. Right side will have more work, generally. So let me have Kai on left, and I want him to pick up strength first.
Okay.
Or actually, let's see, what would be the easiest job for him, Mike? Probably cleansing, yes. Because then he just pick up stacks once, and then he can comfortably sit and cover and shoot ads until damage, and then just call out if he gets stuck. So let's actually do that, Kai. So you'll be our cleanser on left side, and yeah. So you'll just pick a relic. If the person that's Yeah, this is where the RNG gets a little confusing to explain. So if both the eyes are on left side, you'll be responsible for running over from left to right to cleanse the
To get
person
the
if
eye.
they get stuck on right. Ideally, the person that gets stuck on left side. So you can just pick up a relic, casually walk over to your guy, and just cleanse them and be done with it.
Yep.
And then once you cleanse that person, just try to find some good cover, and then just chill, and you'll be totally fine.
Alrighty.
Our DPS is going to be done on the bridge as far back as we can get. We're going to try for a 1 phase. I don't know if we'll have the damage for it, just because Kai is relatively underleveled. What we're going to do is we're going to stack up on this diamond here in the back. I'm going to drop my well. Kai is not... You're not going to throw your barricade right away. You're going to wait until you see the Axion darts coming out of his back. And then as they get closer to us, then you're going to pop the barricade, and you're just going to shield us from those for as long as you can.
Okay.
Okay, so we got left side figured out. So Mike's starting it, Dark's picking up first, Kai is cleansing, and then Dark, you'll also just pick up the second set of Taken Strength that spawns on your side. So all you're doing on left is picking up strengths, and the reason your side is going to be different from our side is Mike has 1 stack already that he's going to be carrying out throughout the entire encounter, so the jobs are easier on the side that have the person that's starting the encounter. So on right,
after he picks up, so after he picks up the first one that starts the encounter, does it automatic? I gotta start doing it, or he gotta pick up a few more? Then it's my turn.
Yeah, so the way this is going to work time-wise is he starts the encounter, the Thrall and the Ogres will spawn, we kill those, and Scions and either Taken Vandals or an Eye of Ribbon will spawn on your 2 spawn plates on left, which are top and bottom. When those ads spawn, you'll hear an audio cue that sounds kind of like a little pale ding type thing. That'll be your cue that the strengths have spawned. And it'll also say strengths like appear on the field or whatever. That'll be your cue to turn around and start looking around to see where the strengths are, and then you want to pick them up as quickly as you can, because the longer they're on the field, the longer they the more they charge Morgith. So on right side, let me have Joey. Joey, let me have you cleanse first. I'll pick up first, because, and my reasoning for this is I'll have the hardest job, which is second cleanse. Let me make sure I'm doing this right in my head. I pick up, you cleanse me, and I become cleanser for second. They have 4 stacks, 5 stacks on the left. Which should make my job. Okay, cool. So, Joey, you and I are likely going to have the toughest job here. And that is mainly just going to be because we might have to run over to their side to cleanse them. So I'm going to pick up strengths first. I want you to be our first cleanser. And then Jared is going to pick up strength second. So the way it's going to work for us is they're going to start the encounter. I'm going to run through the 2 taken strengths. If I get enervated, I'll call it out, stuck bottom right. And if the eyes are on our side, that'll be your cue to pick one up, come over to me, pop the grenade ability. It has almost no AoE, so just be right on top of me when that happens. And then you're going to take my stacks. So now you will have 2 taken strength stacks. You just chill around the bridge and just wait it out, shooting ads and whatnot. I now inherit your job as cleanser, so the second cleanse is going to be my responsibility. You already have 2 stacks, so you're good. 2 more stacks are going to spawn on the right side, and those will be Jared's to pick up. And then once he gets his, he'll head back to bridge, just so we're all kind of grouped up, so whoever gets cycloned, I can just quickly pick it up and run over and cleanse that person. And then after the second cleanse, assuming all the yellow bars in the field are dead, another strength orb is going to spawn exactly where the one that's on the field is right now, and that'll be our start to the damage phase, which Mike is going to pick up, and then he's going to melting point Morgoth and haul ass to the back of the bridge so we can start doing damage. So this is going to take a few tries to get used to. If you have questions on the fly, throw them out. And don't start shooting immediately. Give it like a 3 count after he picks up the orb to start doing damage, because he's immune for basically the whole thing until Mike picks up his second orb. Because we don't want to waste those shots. And once he hits 60% strength, he throws out waves of probably around 20 Axion darts, and he throws probably 2 or 3 or 4 waves at us. So there's really no way out of that. So we're going to try for a 1 phase. Hopefully we have the damage for it, but we're going to find out. So whenever Mike's ready and Jared gets over to right, we'll give it a go.
Here.
Yeah, right side is generally we just chill, like right around here, because we got pots to provide us cover, and we can see both our bottom spawn and our top spawn. And left side, the best place to stand is where dark is right now. Okay. Just that way you can see both your spawns, and you still have relatively good cover. Those ogres are out, secure them out. Helping them out. There's some brawl down there as well. There's a couple in the middle still. That's it. Yep. Alrighty. So call out where your eyes are. Strengths are up, so I'm gonna grab these.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Start heading towards the bridge. Okay. Cleanse on left. Cleanse top left. Cleanse top left.
Oh, my cleansing. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Use the grenade.
Doing it.
Dang. Okay, well, no worries. So see, now that he died, his 2 strength stacks are back on the field, and there's 1 on each side, so aren't you super strong now, so go ahead and wipe this one. Get so dark, next time when you pick up your strengths, run for the bridge, right around where I was, that way, just in case both the eyes are on right, somebody can come cleanse you from our side.
Okay, my bad.
That was my bad. I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, always
Holding
grenade.
the right bumper.
This. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, left bumper. Not right bumper. Yes. Which button? L1? R1? He invokes your death. Alright, Morgan.
Yeah, so that's his wipe mechanic. If everyone was under leveled and we were in it, You don't need it unless, like if I get stuck on right side, then you want to pick it up, but otherwise you can just leave it, because you end up with a debuff that doesn't clear for 90 seconds, which really screws us if you cleanse somebody else, because once you can't pick it up again while you have that debuff. So you generally do not want to pick it up unless the person that needs to get cleansed is on your side. Yeah. If for whatever reason you accidentally pick it up, just shoot the right trigger for a little grenade ability. Because it actually shoots grenades. Yep, similar to Greed.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead and start it.
Interesting. Top left. There's one taking still down there.
Got it.
Thanks.
Got 2 on the strength.
So Emperor's for about time, yeah.
Top left.
Top left.
Stuck bottom right, stuck bottom right. Joey, if you get high, get up and fence. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, yeah, it's not gonna happen. So left side did not call out their stuff properly. You need to call those like immediately. It's a wipe again because I've got a strength on the field and there's one on each side again. So you really need to listen out for those callouts. And that one, this is where it gets kind of fucked up. So if both eyes are on the same, it's that person's responsibility to cleanse. So Kai, in that case, both eyes were on your side, so you had to run over to right to cleanse. Because Joey did not have enough time to run over to your side and
come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So we need to
is it
say
putting
eye
eyes-
top
eyes
left,
off first?
eye top right, or bottom right, or bottom left. Sorry, that was the word I was looking for. I didn't realize we had 2.
Fuck these damn weapons, man.
well, see if it puts me back.
I swear I won't use Twilight Oath with the breathing box and then whisper. Shit. It sounds like it.
I don't know. I'm sitting at a completely blank wipe screen. Okay, there we go. It's so stupid sometimes. Oh boy, it spun me with all my super but no ammo in any of my weapons. Cool. Alright, whenever you're ready. And don't be conservative with your supers. We will not. The only 2 supers that are going to be used for an actual purpose is Kai's Barricade and My Well. Everybody else can be super liberal with their supers.
Gotcha. Top.
Got one bottom
Top,
left.
bomb right. Bomb right.
There's another strength on left side that needs to get picked up.
They're
Alright, stuck bottom right, stuck bottom right.
they're both on left.
10 seconds. Awesome. So now you have my 2 stacked, so you just chill and kill ads for now. Jared is going to be picking up the next 2 sets of stacks, and I'm going to be in charge of collecting. I do have an eye over here as well, so we're good.
right there, but I still got my
That's
two stacks.
here.
There's strength still on two on left.
That's what I'm saying. I got two.
Am I supposed to?
I need to be. Yes. You need to pick it up. That's what we discussed.
Thought I was supposed to cleanse. Sorry.
Alright, that was our second cleanse, so let's get back here and get ready for damage. There's still a strength up there. There we go. Alright.
No,
Keep an eye out for any
bomb
yellow
ready.
bars. Okay, here we go. Guys, let's go. Bridge. Alright, start doing damage. Why is this not working? Alright, Kai, yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay, what is going on with this thing?
Whatever.
Alright. Oh, we almost actually did clear it. Cool. Alright, for whatever reason, mine was not... well, that was... I don't know what the...
You wasn't getting your triple tap?
I was...
You don't hesitate to reach into the deep. Your kind is
Oi,
so
Taboo.
It kept making me reload. What?
those with conviction.
It's a known bug that any rift from a warlock will fuck Whisper of the Worm.
Shall we be friends?
That was
It's a
just
known
if
bug.
we're in Luna.
Yep.
So I get
it's
booted.
I'm not
even
wearing
without
Luna.
it. It's even without it.
I didn't. I
Fuck
just
this
don't
game,
have
I'm
to.
about to say, if we did, like, I'm about to put a barricade. I'm about to say,
Yeah, no, somehow we still fucking dumpstered him. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yes.
I don't use it, so...
And Supremacy with Snatch
Or somebody
is the
else.
god roll. You don't even need a second perk.
there's not any more chests, so that's it. For
Number chests. The one that spawns here to switch to, it only works with a special key that drops at the end of the raid.
oh.
Yep, so don't worry about this one. Yep, second to last. I mean, technically second to last.
Third.
Yeah, this one's my favorite.
I don't mind the Bolting Calendar.
Yeah, Vault's super fun. Chaos Reach. Yep. Super duper
hammers.
offensive supers for this one. All if you have it.
I do have them all.
Yeah, go ahead and go with Maul if you have it then.
So, just...
The only subclasses I have for the Titan are the new Sentinel, that's it. And the rest are normal.
In your case, do Fist of Havoc.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I got Fist of Havoc.
maybe Striker? This is the...
Yeah, if you don't have like Thunder Crash or Maul, just do Fist.
Wait, never mind, I have a Seed of Light. I don't know what to
Just
put it
go
into
to
though.
teleport, that's it.
Hey, you go up the left and you'll
Oh,
from
yeah.
a black hexagon or black like tetrahedron type object. I don't know what the fuck this thing's called. Not even gonna try. Too tired for that.
Teleporter. It's like a lift.
So,
I
this
do love
weapon-
the first actual damage phase to get some or get a fucking monster. I
Kill me. My heart is yours.
don't know how this is working out.
Honestly, don't know
But,
what
I'm
class
not
to
gonna
get.
complain.
Should I get Burning Maul or Thunder Crash?
Either or.
That doesn't help my
Say, what
case.
weapon you want us to run most?
I want the Killer.
Ooh.
I'm out of ammo because of my big disconnect, so...
Yeah, yes, that's fine, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, I got banners too. I'm just double checking my loadout here. So don't touch that yet, just because you want to make sure you have your Ikela shotgun on, you have a sleeper on, and you have a heavy burst super, and I'll explain why in a moment when we get to that. If you have all that stuff, go ahead and touch the flag. So this encounter is my favorite, just because of just how easy it is, and just in general, I like puzzles, and this is just one big puzzle, so it worked out. For this encounter, we're going to split again into 2 teams of 3. We're going to have plate defenders and puzzle solvers. Puzzle solvers will have 2 jobs. They will be both standing on these locks here to read out their puzzles, and they will also be running into each of the sections designated forest or trees over here on the left, stairs or temple, but usually people just call it stairs, and then a rock or spire over here. I'm just giving you guys the other names just in case you're in an LFG group and they use those names instead.
Rock spires, he said, stairs?
The middle one here. This one's stairs. Stairs or temple, and the other one is trees or forest. I'm just gonna get the easy ones, which is trees, stairs, and rock. Exactly.
No, I just got confused because someone else was shooting as well, so I was following that shooting.
Yeah, no worries. No. So I am gonna be puzzle stairs. After, you guys know. So like, if you want to be a puzzle solver, you gotta call out symbols in the middle, and also run it to pick up an Eye of Riven relic, and run it around to exit and come cleanse the plate again with the grenade ability.
I'll do puzzle
Kai
trees.
defending, just he's on a lower light level.
I'll do puzzle trees.
So what's going on with the defending? What actually should his exception?
So defenders, you will not ever go into the outside rooms at all. When you're working in the center, you'll have to deal with scion spawns that will spawn directly behind each plate. So between the plate and the big pointy rock over there's going to be a group of scions that spawn. Between my plate and the stairs behind me, a group of scions, and between Jared's plate and stairs leading over to the tree, there's going to be a set of scions that spawn. The big thing, which is why you need heavy burst and displacement supers, is because there are going to be mites of Riven that spawn, which are large yellow bar mini-boss taken knights with swords. And what they do is they run out so they spawn at the back of each room. Okay, well I guess the grav left just pushes me again. But they spawn at the back of each room, and they walk across out here to plates that we stand on. And what they do is they dump taken energy into the gatekeeper mechanism, which wipes us. So if a mite makes it to a plate, we have about 3 seconds to kill it before it wipes us, just like that. So ideally, the mites would not make it to the plates at all. You just look out on your plate. Yeah, use your if you're a defender, be super liberal with your supers. Sleeper is also good to pick at them as they're working their way over to you. Otherwise, trench barrel like Hella Shotgun is the way to finish them off. Okay. Who wants to be our puzzle on rocks?
I guess I'll try.
So the way it works is on the viewing plates here, there's going to be one symbol that spawns on the left, one symbol that spawns in the middle, and one symbol that spawns on the right. We're going to call out in a specific order, starting with me. So I'm going to stand on my plate, and we're not all going to stand on them right now, just to start the encounter. I'm going to call out my middle symbol, and it's going to be on one of your plates. Usually it ends up going stairs has their symbol on tree side, and tree side has their symbol on rock side. But it doesn't always end up that way. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's also a bug with this encounter that Mike and I saw quite a bit last night, where 2 plates will show the same exact symbol in the middle. If that happens, it is a wipe, or we can try guessing, which usually doesn't end up working well. So if that happens, we're just going to wipe it, just because that's not how the encounter works. Just full stop, the encounter is not supposed to work that way. Now, the logistics of the puzzle, which I'll be keeping track of on a pen and paper, just so we don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to call out my middle symbol, right? And we'll say it's bird on branch looking left or whatever. And I'll just say branch left. And we'll say that's the symbol on Jared's left. And the orientation we're looking at is on your viewing plate, where the symbol is relative to your center symbol. So he'll say it's on his left. And the 2 acronyms that I mentioned in Sherpa Chat a while ago for LP and RA, that means if the symbol is on the left, that plate gets cleansed with the penumbra buff. If it's on the right, it gets cleansed with the penumbra buff. So in this scenario, my symbol is on Jared's left, therefore tree plate requires penumbra to cleanse it. And I'll be keeping track of all of this. So as we work through the encounter, we'll be calling stuff out, and I'll be keeping track of all this stuff. And then after Jared tells me where his symbol is, he's going to call out his middle symbol. And that symbol will likely be on your side. And you're going to say, yeah, that's on my right, or whatever. And that means your plate gets cleansed with the anti-umbra buff. And then you're going to, after you tell us which side your symbol is on, you're going to call out your middle symbol. And your middle symbol is going to be on my display. And then I'll say whether it's on my right or left, and then we know which buff is which, and then we can come out and cleanse. The other half of our jobs as puzzle solvers is to actually go into the room to pick up the Eye of Riven relic. What's going to happen is, logistically, we all stand on our plates, we call our symbols, we figure out where we're going, and then one of these is going to be open. There's going to be taken walls on the other 2, which is why the defenders want to stay in middle at all times, because there's a chance they'll get trapped in one of the outer rooms, and then they have to find their way out, or, you know, it's usually ends up in a wipe. So, the way this works, let's assume rock is open first. So, Joey, once we figure out our plate puzzle stuff, you're going to run in there. We're all going to be standing outside the edge of this circle here. So we're going to be on the inside. You're going to be inside the actual room where Mike is. We're going to help you kill the ads that are in here. And then at the end, there's going to be, I think there's 4 groups of acolyte spawns that occur per room, and then the last spawn is going to be 2 taking goblins and an Eye of Riven. So the best thing for that is like your Kalos shotgun or whatever, where you just duster the goblins or kill the Eye of Riven quickly enough before the goblins have a chance to shield them, because the goblins are specifically there to shield the Eye of Riven and eat into our time. So once you pick up the relic, one of our defenders in middle, or one of our other plate callers, I'll probably end up doing it, is going to call your exit. So what that means is, Jared, have you cleared already?
I've cleared the entire red.
Okay, cool. So, well, some people have done up to here and then skipped this. I'm going to create a ribbon, so I just want to double check. So you already know where all doors are and all that stuff. So Joey, go ahead and come in here. There's 2 doors on either side of each room. This way will take you to trees. So you see if we run through here all the way to the end, we end up in trees. And you'll want to run this way because again, as soon as you walk in there and you pick up the eye, you get a taken wall there, so you can't come back out the way you came in. So you have to run one of 2 directions based on where we tell you your exit is. The other doorway is over by where Jared is standing. And you'll run through this doorway if we say your exit is stairs. You'll just run right through here, and in between each of these hallways, there's going to be 2 taken phalanxes that are in there as well. You can just shoot them with the grenade ability, which is the right trigger on the Eye of Riven relic. As you're running, you come back out here, you stand directly on the plate and hit the grenade button, just like you did when you were cleansing. and that cleanses the little taken teardrop thing that's going to be on your plate, and that just means you're done. So as you're walking through, getting towards your exit, you're going to call out whether or not you have penumbra or antimbra. That'll tell us which plate you have to cleanse. Because every time we do this, there's 2 buffs and 3 plates, which means 2 of the plates will have the same thing that's required to cleanse them. So you just tell us which one you have. That way we know which plate to direct you to. So I'll be making most of those calls just to keep us all on track. But that's just the encounter. The only thing defenders have to worry about is keeping the room clear so nobody dies on accident, and make sure those mites of ribbon die quickly. If you need help, actually, this isn't even a thing about help or whether or not you can kill your mite by yourself. You call out if there is a mite on your side, and the rest of the defenders will just haul ass over you to help you kill your mite. Because if the mite makes it to the plate, it's almost a guaranteed wipe. So call it out if you see it immediately. You will be able to see it through the ticking wall. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do this 3 times, 1 for each plate, and then we have to do that full cleanse 3 plates 3 times because there's 3 locks on the vault door, which you can see by those green lights on it. But yeah, so that's vault. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Defenders, pick which plate you want to defend. You'll mostly be moving around the room, but you'll have to go back to your designated to check for a mite ribbon. Okay, so Mike's over there with Jared, Dark's over there with Rock. No, these plates do not. And then, okay, so Kai's on me. So Kai, your main job is just gonna be to look through the taken wall that's gonna be behind you, and just call out if there's an eye ribbon there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a go.
Ow.
I have Bird of Brand looking left.
Left. You snake.
You snake?
You snake.
What is
Joey.
Joey. Left, okay. Now what's okay, well which means mine's Anumber. That's fine. You gotta make sure you're calling out your symbol. Alright, so it is me first. Okay, you want to be outside the room, that way you won't get trapped. Exit.
Joey's stuck. Rocks. Mike on rocks.
Yeah, rock, ribbon.
Got it.
So I have 10 number of them, so I'm gonna cleanse rock. We're good there.
Okay, Joey, your turn now.
So go ahead and get ready to get in there and... Oh, your eye's already spawned, so go ahead and get in there and pick that eye.
Tree's open.
Alright, go ahead and go through the back of it. Other way. Yep, there you go. Go.
We got
Perfect.
a knight on stairs.
Dead. What's your... And I'm...
What's your buff, Joey?
Guardian, down.
Stairs.
I just needed myself an eye.
Someone's gonna have to get that revive.
Thank you.
Alright, so now this is Jared's. So for Jared, you gotta be really quick. We got 50 seconds. Everybody else out of the room. Should be just Jared in there.
Bed's open.
Exit stair, cleanse tree.
My ribbons on stone.
There's gonna be a mite on
Stairs.
the side.
All 3. They're all 3. Got it. Back on plates. And with ribbons.
Yep. So, let me go ahead and head back to your point. Okay, there we go. You finished. Fish out.
Joey? Eight snake.
Eight snake is on my right. So what are we missing?
Watch it, simple Joey.
It's your middle. Okay, well, we're missing our buffs, so we don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's fine. This one's probably gonna end up being a wipe. We know Rob's number upstairs is the number, we don't know the rest.
Well, then we do that last. Joey, get ready.
Risen on stone.
Did we even do ones of...
Forest open. Forest open.
On stairs. So exit trees, on stairs. Stairs, yeah. Let's see if that's right. Oh, sure it was. Alright, so Jared is next. Try to be as quick as you can. Your eyes already up.
Exit.
Exit stair. Stair, stair, stair.
It's Penumbra buff.
Riven right, Riven stone.
Penumbra rock.
Guardian, down.
Oh, no, they got a lock.
Okay. So that night, you can't. Okay. The thing about nights, if you're gonna do displacement super, you cannot let its sword touch the ground first, because even if it's up in the air, it's still counting on the timer for the wipe. Yes. We hit a wipe mechanic because the tree's plate or tree's knight got to the plate and then got displaced and did not die quickly enough. So if you're doing maul, you gotta make sure your knight does not make it to the plate early. If it does, do not knock it up. Because then, you know, we can't hit it, so we get screwed. So Joey, on yours, when you call out which side your symbol is, you gotta do middle immediately. So save... No, that's fine. Yeah, so... It was a timing and just a general mechanic thing. When you call out which side your symbol is on, you just call out your middle symbol immediately afterward.
We just lost Taboo's audio.
Is the whole party connecting? Oh, no, it's only Taboo that's connecting. Yeah, I've been noticing he's been having internet issues. This is the first time I've done plates since I got kicked off the roll with my group. We do it the other way around. Hmm? Wait, where are you? Okay. So, what did you want to know? Oh, the entire party's connecting, Dark. Joey, what did you want to ask?
CDS service, you'd expect it to work. So what was your question again? The party cut, like, everybody. It cut me, and then I rejoined everybody else cut. You say left, and then you call out your middle symbol immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it is.
Dragon
You
with
gotta be
spear,
quick about it,
dragon
though.
with spear and head.
Because when our symbols show up, that's when the timer starts, so we gotta be really quick about figuring out where the hell we're going, because as soon as the defenders clear all the ads, we gotta know where we're going and go in and kill the eyes and start the encounter. Uh-huh. No, that
No,
was a
we
white
got white.
mechanic due to a might have ribbon hitting a plate. Yeah.
If we
It
got
wasn't us,
it,
it was
if we
the
got
defender
it,
thing.
honestly, if we got it perfect and we got the mites, we would have had a couple of seconds.
That shot got
Yeah,
go off.
if we didn't have that mite, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
I'm black screened.
Really?
No. But you're not even
Well,
in
that's
here.
a shame.
Man, is the Xbox shitting the bed again tonight?
With no ammo.
Oh no, this isn't a mess up thing. This is, yeah, no. When I was doing this the first time, I spent probably 20 hours total smashing my head against the wall, like trying to learn every encounter. So the questions are like the best thing.
We made through one turn.
Yeah, we made it
yes.
through one.
We made it through one.
So
Yeah, there's a pacing to Vault that we want to keep the pacing going. If for whatever reason our pacing gets cut, trying to get it back up and running again takes a lot of effort. So we really want to make sure we're keeping the pacing going. So if we want to give it another try.
Yeah, Kai, you ready?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much in the way of ammo, but nothing I can do with that.
Bird branch left.
Left. Boring bird.
So yeah, that's great. That's not my plate. So tree, pen, up a 2 game.
Forest open.
Street.
What's open?
Rock.
Stone.
Watch for light.
Penumbra.
And tree. Awesome, dude. Throw it again. So, Joey, when you get yours, you can slam it on any plate you want.
That's not mine, since it's already off.
Alright, then get in there and grab it. Your exit is going to be stairs.
Stairs open.
You can slam stairs or slam your front. Might stairs. Stairs dead.
The other one's rock. Let the cat belt. And might's finally dead. Yeah, that's reach.
Guardian down.
Oh my god, the double tick killed me.
Nice. Nice on stone.
There's a knight everywhere.
Dead,
Yeah,
one's dead.
Third one, there's one everywhere.
Oh, one's in,
Everyone
one's
that
in.
is.
That's tree.
Alright, we're good.
That's
We're
dead.
good, we're good,
That's
we're
dead.
good.
Oh, boy.
Alright, we're good. Everyone go back to stay on their place.
I just need to get unlocked.
Infinite snake.
Left. Hey, snake.
Right, okay, same order as well.
What's it?
There's pen the other two. Oh, I'm sorry, order. Same thing. Go ahead and clear out the last of these ads.
Tree first.
Tree first.
What's open?
Exit
Stairs.
Anton, bro.
And stairs.
Oh shit. That's mine.
Mine's already in. It was upstairs.
That's easy.
Exit. Oh, it's fucking wrong.
Rocks.
Yeah. I got 10, so I'm
Mine's on stairs.
One's rock. Alright, so Joey, your exit's gonna be stairs. Or, I'm sorry, your exit's gonna be tree, and you're gonna climb this tree. Got that? Awesome. Yep, we're going to tree and just climb the tree. And then we're done with phase 2, and then we got one more and we're done. Might stairs, might stairs, might stairs. Good. Nice.
Thanks.
Alright, plates again, plates again. Last set of columns. Twin head snake.
Left. Speed dragon.
Spear dragon, my right. Okay, trees, pen, the other two were ant. Clear out the beds again. I know, right? It's great.
Rocks open.
Rock first. Fun fact, this music is not heard anywhere else in the game. It's specific to Vault Phase 3.
That's cool.
Got a res for that? Stairs. Yep, keep on that one. You're good. Buff.
Buff Joey.
Joey, buff. And Umbra stairs. It's gonna be tree. And I have pen, so I'm actually slamming tree as well. Alrighty.
Oh
no! Left the night there. Alright, we need extra help on stairs because Kai's under level. But that was basically it. We basically had it. So, extra help stairs. Just keep an eye out because I don't hear Kai calling it. So, just everybody just double check stairs.
I forgot that was the triple night one. So I was out of position.
That was actually the double night one. But yeah, you always want to be calling whenever you see it.
Okay, I know. Don't wonder I was seeing on my side. Side the first one.
Oh yeah. No, this is a super fun one. I love Vault so much because it's like it's not just a straight DPS check. It's a straight teamwork check.
That sounds familiar. Ref machine.
Whenever everyone's ready.
I guess I am.
No, I was just texting mate. It doesn't matter. Septop, Jared, Scream. Doesn't matter.
Jackie.
Alrighty. Fish out of water.
Right. Myrtle Branch.
Am I right? Sorry, they were two of the same callouts, so we're fine. Joey, did you say right for yours? Actually, no. You're You're supposed to. I just double checked the plate. I only had 2 days, so we're good. Sorry about that. No, I made a shoot a call out first. I didn't realize there were 2 very similar ones. Next time we'll do fish looking down instead of fish out of water, because the other one looks a lot more like a fish out of water. Nice, Mike.
Exit.
Rock.
Antumbra.
Antumbra is sticker.
Oh, he said Knights at green. Damn it.
And it's lagging hard for me.
Joey, you're next. Shit's fun, right?
Cool.
Love this. Oh yeah.
My favorite encounter is actually
you're gonna be stair. Stair, yep.
Right. Not yet, right.
Trees. Mine.
Stairs or trees. Trees, do trees.
Trees. Remember all 3?
Yep.
Exit trees, yeah.
Help with stairs.
Stairs is down.
Alright, good.
Rocks
Head back
is
to the
down.
plates for next call out.
Plates.
Fish out of water. Good fish out of water this time.
Left. Twin heads, mate.
Bird on what?
Branch.
Guardian down.
Looking left? Okay. Yeah, because there were 2 birds. There's a bird wing down and then just a random bird. Right, it's stairs, so I'm gonna take care of this. So for that one, where it was just a bird, just say bird looking left, because the bird that looks left is on a branch.
Marches for this one.
Exit.
Stone.
Rocks. Get in there, Joey. Exit trees. Might on might on trees.
Penumbra, you are cleansing trees. And then Jared, you are going to be cleansing rock. And your exit is going to be stairs.
Might need some little help of mine.
I got military. Alrighty, that's set. Everyone's back on their points. Bird looking left.
Right. Fish out of water.
Left. Okay, so trees and penumbra, the other two are penumbra.
Yeah. Picking you up.
No, you just have physics, I saw that. Jared up first.
Okay, I may die. Never mind. What's open?
Stair.
Penumbra.
More stairs. Man, this kick is so long. Help me clear these ads here. Nice.
Rock open.
On.
Right stairs.
I've got you.
High on stairs. Joey? Yeah, Joey, you are cleansing trees, and trees is your exit. You get 40 seconds, so let's see if we can get that eye killed. Alright, pick up quickly. You're running around 2 trees, and you're cleansing the plate. So just run around and do it. If you can.
Right stairs.
I'm on it, I'm on it. Cleanse it. Fuck yeah, dude. That's it.
Good job, dude.
Another rocket launcher!
Doomfang, nice.
It's like 6-1! It doesn't even
Who's over there with me?
cluster bombs!
Playing piano with the damn
this
knight.
game.
Whew, this is getting hefty. I love it.
Come on! This game.
So I have a feeling this is the part we're not going to be able to finish tonight, just due to light level restrictions. But we're going to give it a try, just so you guys can see how the cluster bomb strat works. And the reason it's a strat, not a cheese, for those salty ass motherfuckers who can't do it and call it a cheese cheating. The reason it's not a cheese is because everybody has to be in a certain damage bracket, and we have to stack our buffs properly. Which means we're going to be stacking a well, a barricade, an empowering melee, and a melting point and and Weapons of Light Barricade. So we are hitting every buff and debuff we can possibly get.
Damn. Oh, is anything scannable in here?
Hell yeah, dude. That's actually perfect because Riven is 580. But you need to have Cluster Bomb Rocket Launcher on, so...
I'm going.
Battleman's preferable. If you have Battleman's with Cluster Bomb, that's preferable. The only perk that matters is Cluster Bomb. Well, double check. Is your highest at Bad Omens? Or is Bad Omens at Cluster Bomb? Sorry. No. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it then. Yeah, so go with the highest that's got clusters. You need cluster bombs, period. Okay, that's fine. As long as it has cluster bombs, that's fine. Kai, oh, this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna have you pull a tractor cannon and hope it doesn't drop you too much.
A super zero run.
I'll be running well. Supers, I mean, yeah, you can run a well as well, just so we get another empowering melee, because empowering melee only lasts 5 seconds. Honestly, I highly doubt we're going to be able to do this, just because the group Mike and I were with last night that had me at 586 with all Reverie on gear, and we had a 590, another couple 580s, and the other two guys were, one was 570, one was 560. We couldn't do it. We just didn't have enough damage. So there's a very high likelihood that we just will call the run here tonight, and we'll reapproach this once we're all at proper light levels if we want to do this strat. But it's also better if we're all at proper light levels for the legitimate strategy as well.
Honestly, we
but the
should
way
just
this
call
is
it quits
gonna
now.
work,
I don't think we're going to do it at all.
well, I know. I just wanted
But we
to
can
see
show
it.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's actually just call it, but I'm going to explain how this stuff works. So we're just going to do it once just to show you guys. So the best way to approach this specific encounter is you want to have gear on just while you're touching the flag that has the perk Rocket Launcher Reserves on it. Because what it's going to do is it's going to give you 1 extra rocket per piece that has that gear on it. So you put those pieces on, even if it drops your light level to like 10. You put it on, touch the flag, so you get the extra rockets, and then switch back to the pieces you're planning on wearing. That way you keep the extra rockets, but you also get your normal light level gear. Yeah, no, don't worry about it for this time, because we're not going to be able to do it this time around. But
no,
make sure you... Oh, yeah. So, cluster bomb rockets are the best. The most ideal scenario for this is we have a couple hunters that run Celestial. We have 2 Titans, one for Sentinel Barricade, one for Melting Point on her. And then we have maybe another Titan, but one Rebel Warlock for sure. What that person is going to be doing is dropping a well for us to get that 1.3 times damage multiplier, but what they're also going to be doing is meleeing one of the Taken Scions that spawns in front of us, because that'll give us the empowerment buff on Attunement of Grace that I think is another 1.3, or maybe it's a 1.5, I haven't double checked. But we're stacking as many buffs as we possibly can, just because we need them all for all the damage we have to do to her. So the way this strat's going to work is there are 3 plates on each side. Oh, no worries. So there's 3 plates on either side. We are going to go to Crystal Room for this strat, which means if we are on Tree side, while we're floating down passing Riven, we're going to be like pushing ourselves around towards Tree side. Or I'm sorry, towards Crystal side. Because all 6 of us are going to stack up in the same room, and that's where we're going to be doing our damage. There's a 50-50 that we either wipe or play the mechanics. If you have a group that's very good, there's a spot that I'm going to show you where you can stand that teleports you back up here so that you can jump down on the other side and you don't have to wipe and waste raid banners. But that's only if you have a group that absolutely knows where the spot is and is super quick about determining whether or not Riven is coming in on that side. And the reason for that is when you're doing this encounter legitimately, there are 2 things she does. The first one is she'll climb in the room with her tentacles out, or her mouth will be open and it'll be glowing red inside. If the tentacles are out, you send someone out to bait one of them, and her chin hits the floor once you pull the tentacle away, and her eye defending flap things open. You can see the 2 glowing eyes, or if her mouth is open, you shoot that and up, and then she gets temporarily stunned, and you see her eyes again. But the other thing she does is she'll peek her head in, and we see the taken blight in her mouth, and all of her eyes will be available. We want the version of her that has the taken blight in her mouth, because that's when we dump as much damage as we can. And then if we were doing this legitimately, we would shoot the eyes that the other set of 3 tells us that we have to shoot, based on them either stunning her with a tentacle or stunning her by shooting her in the mouth. And then that's how we do the encounter legitly. So we'll probably wipe in this scenario if we can get it first time. Actually, just so you guys can see it. If we don't get it, we're going to wipe until we see it. It's 50-50, so we might have to wipe a couple times, but chances are we'll get it within the first 3 tries. Logistically in the room, there will be groups of taken scions that spawn on the left and right staircase, as well as in the middle. And there will be 2 pairs of hobgoblins on both the left and the right side of the main room area. We're just going to kill those ads as quickly as we can, wipe the room. There's going to be an Eye of Riven that spawns at the top. We're just going to kill it so it doesn't bug us, but we're not going to pick up the relic that it drops. We're going to stack up in the very middle here, so we can actually fake play it out in this room. So if we stack up right here, she'll climb through a wall that looks very similar to that one in front of us. Realistically, we'll spacing wise, we'll be right about here. I'll drop my well here, and there'll be a scion or 2 that we're gonna leave alive sitting in front of us that I'm gonna throw in a healing well or a healing rift just so we can defend through that stuff, or Joey can toss down his well just so we can heal through the scions hitting us, because we really need that empowerment from my melee. So we're gonna group up here. Kai is gonna run up and tractor cannon her face when she comes in. That'll give us the 15-second debuff on her to do bonus damage, and he'll come back, throw his weapons alike barricade up, and we're just gonna keep shooting through that. You are going to get horrible frame drops. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's gonna be so much shit going on the screen that your Xbox might explode. If you get terrible frame drops, do not worry about it. It is totally normal for this encounter. This is even worse than EP and anything else that you do. The frame drop is just awful. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna shoot as many rockets as we can to get him in her mouth. Like Jeremiah said, we're not gonna have the damage to pull it off tonight. But the gist of it is, she's going to sit there with her mouth open. We're going to shoot as many rockets as we can in her mouth. She's going to wipe us at the end, but when we do have the damage for it, she's going to get stunned once she hits 10% of her remaining health. She's going to pull her head back out of this black wall thing in front of us. And she's going to teleport us to the Ascendant Realm, where we're going to have another little jumping puzzle we have to go through. While you're in there, just in case you guys decide to go out and try to find a group on LFG to finish this before reset for yourselves.
Bullshit.
Just in case, you never know. In the event that happens, jumping puzzle, you jump up a little bit, there'll be a matte black rock. That way you know that's your switchback. You jump onto that rock, you turn around, and there will be more platforms for you to jump on. While you're in there, there is no timer. The only issue is you do not reach health. So the Well of Radiance Warlocks will have their Divine Protection Grenades ready to heal people. They have healing rifts and stuff like that. But you want to take it slow, kill the Taken Phalanxes that are in there. That way nobody dies, nobody gets booped off. If it happens, it's not a big deal. Once one person reaches the end of the jumping puzzle, it pulls everybody back out of the Ascendant Realm into the same room we were just doing damage in. She peeks her head in again, and we have that time to do the last 10% of her health, and then we finish the encounter by a giant wave of Taken energy blows out of her mouth. She collapses her head down on the stage in front of us. We jump down her throat and blow the shit out of her heart. And that's Riven. And then after that, it's Queen's Walk, which is taking the heart. You are literally taking the heart and running it all the way back to the vault through the way we just came in, so that the 2 Tekken witches that we saved earlier on in this raid can cleanse Riven's heart. It is a huge pain in the ass, but most groups can get it within a couple of tries. But when we get to that area, we'll explain it, which might happen hopefully next weekend, maybe the weekend after, but we'll see.
I probably should.
We're just gonna do this. Oh no, we're just doing it once.
Wanna
Just
do
so
it
you can
once?
see what it looks like. We don't have the damage to pull it off, so we're just gonna look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, so your thing, just so we can simulate what would happen if we all had proper light levels, is you're gonna run up when Riven comes in and just tractor cannon her a couple times, just so we know she's got the debuff, and then you're gonna pop your barricade and come back and stand right in front of us so we all get that damage boost. When you look back at us, we'll all be in my Well of Radiance, and we're just going to be shooting rockets, so the quicker you can get back, the better. That way we can stack as many damage buffs as possible. So
Okay.
I'll just go stand on a plate, we'll just see what it looks like, and hopefully we get it. There's a 50-50 that we won't, so it might happen, it might not. Your plate's over here, between me and Dark. This part's super cool, though. Okay. Now the fun
Honestly,
starts.
though, I like this encounter, but Shurichi is kind of my favorite encounter.
Sure, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I already like both the best, but the whole raid is fighting for the top spot in my book. So try to direct yourself toward Crystal Room. Look for everyone else running and try to direct yourself that way. Now, the way you know if we get her or not is you're going to look at the black wall in front of us. You're able to see her shadow actually moving across it. That's how we know we actually have it. Which this time we do not. So we're just gonna let her kill us. She's just gonna climb through here in like 2 seconds. Yeah, so just kill yourself on her.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Yeah, so for this one, her mouth or her throat is glowing red. In this case, you would be dodging, dipping into cover when she does that, taking in, vomit, what the hell that is. And then you peek back out and start shooting some whisper shots or sleeper shots or whatever into her mouth, and then eventually she'll just, smack her chin, and you'll be able to see her glowing eyes and all that. But we'll get there. Let's try this 1 or 2 more times just to see if we can get her to come in the right way. If we don't get it on this next one, I'll show you guys the teleport back up at the top to go on the other side.
The rock.
Yeah. The wall you press yourself up against, that Slayer Ridge, and kind of doing in there too, man.
Yeah, the whole up. You know what I mean?
Everything about this raid is
Disconnected.
amazing. Oh. See if you could pick in on a dark stream or something, so you can just see what we're looking at. Okay, we did get it this time. So we're gonna go ahead and just kill these ads as quickly as we can. Especially the hobgoblins, because this enough us three. That's right, healing rift down right here. There's an eye that's spawned up there, go ahead and pop that guy. Just leave the relic there, I'm not gonna touch it. That's for when we're doing it legit, somebody will stand up on the glass behind us, and they'll be able to see all the symbols laid out. One person's gonna pick up that eye.
Guardian down.
And the person on the glass is gonna direct them to whatever symbol they have to grab. So when they pick up the eye, they'll see a stack of symbols, like directly above our heads where we're standing right now. And the person in the glass has to direct them to whatever symbol the eye ribbon holder sees, and they get a grenade ability on that symbol. So we're gonna clear these guys. There's gonna be 2 more waves to spawn on the stairs. Oh, actually, no, there isn't. Never mind. So we're gonna stack up here. We're just gonna dump rockets into as quickly as we can. Oh shit, we actually got it down to half. Right around half. Well, not really. So, yeah. So that's really all the strategy. Somebody debuffs per... Yes, it would all those damage numbers. It's just like that. But for it to work, everyone should be doing above 1.5. But that's with the perfectly ideal scenario where we have one person debuff her, we have the empowerment buff for my melee, we have the well, and we have the weapons barricade. That's the Riven cluster strat. So we're gonna head back to the tower and see if we have any loot sitting in our postmasters.
Shit, I got a question. If you already had the Crescent Blessing already put in the armor, can you delete it and get it back, or it's gone forever?
Gotcha.
See you later.
Also, if that Transcendent Blessing, if we already have it on the armor, can we delete the armor and still get it, or we just fuck? Okay.
No, if you dismantle the armor, you get the mod back.
So I get the Transcendent back automatically?
Yes.
Okay. No, he answered the question. No, I was asking, I know the Riven doesn't drop the mod, so I didn't know if the Transcendent Blessing did the same.
He thought it would delete itself if he got rid of his armor that had it on.
Okay. Cause I got that makes sense. Well, somewhat, but the unflinching rifle. Must might take that one. Fusing that. Reduce flinching from incoming fire while aiming at any rifle class weapons. Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah, because either that was on flinching kinetic game. it's just straight port.
I got a Prime Engram.
I
Watch
can't
this be
believe I
Edge
gotta
Transit.
find like all fucking weapons. I'm
Welcome back. Check.
You know what's crazy about that shit?
All done.
I was saving that damn Thunder Crash for her, but I just went through her. I was like, okay. So I came back. So 3 hours. What was that? 3 hours and 41 seconds.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, we had someone 40.